Hello and welcome to AD4 TV Radio. This is Weekly Review, a package of top stories in outgone week, reaching you from Abuja, the Nigerian capital. I am Gracious Ogon. Among top stories brought to you by AD4 TV Radio within the week was a story on research for development. The Tertiary Education Trust Fund, TED Fund, is setting up 12 additional centers of excellence institutions across Nigeria in 2021. Director R&D and Centers of Excellence TED Fund, Saliu Bakari, made this known in Abuja while recounting the progress made with the Research and Development Foundation set up for the country and approved by the President last year. He noted that Nigerian universities have to be centers of excellence to play a meaningful role in the emerging knowledge economy.
We have very strong conviction that virtually everybody is on board. Those that matter are on board for the emergence of R&D Foundation in Nigeria. And I'm proud that TED Fund is spearheading this. This in regards to R&D Foundation. Under 2020, Mr. President has graciously approved the sum of 12 billion naira for the establishment of 12 centers of excellence across the country. I'm happy to say that the Executive Secretary has started to implement this directive of Mr. President. All the 12 centers now have been given their allocation letters, guidelines for the establishment and management of these funds have been approved by the Board of Trustees, and the 12 centers, the 12 universities that are to benefit from these centers. We've had a workshop, a 2-day workshop where we interacted with experts in the field, with those who have experiences in running centers of excellence and in sustaining centers of excellence. And the workshop was to help them to take off seamlessly, smoothly, so that we do not crash land. The essence is for these centers to truly be centers of excellence, and also to ensure that they are run in a sustainable manner. So I'm happy to say that we've gone far with this. The 12 institutions are now establishing, in fact, they have established the management structures, and they are taking off. So we are in fact looking forward to having another 12 small centers of excellence this year, all things being equal.
We also brought you a story on the first female Uber driver in Nigeria. The story was against the background of the general practice where commercial driving had been mostly male-dominated, with very few female cab drivers. Females who take to taxi driving are, however, developing ingenious ways to attract patronage to keep the business moving. Esther Ubobo, a businesswoman and the first Uber driver in Lagos, Nigeria's commercial nerve center, shares her experience as a commuter driver. AD4 TV radio correspondent has details.
Gender-related issues have remained topical in many public discourse across the world. While there have been noticeable gains in striking gender balance in recent years, women still face challenges in different spheres of life, including businesses, workplaces, and relationships. Several sectors, however, remain male-dominated and reinforcing masculine stereotypes. In the United States, only 7.2% of women worked full-time in male-dominated occupations as of 2018. Women who work in male-dominated occupations face challenges that differ from those who work in more gender-balanced and female-dominated occupations. These challenges affect career success and stability. There are, however, women who are thriving in male-dominated fields. Esther Ubobo, a businesswoman and the first Uber driver in Lagos, Nigeria's commercial nerve center, is one of them.
We take a break now. More on Weekly Review when we return. Stay with us.
Hi, my name is Andrew Samuel Bumba.
My name is Hawa Shekarau.
My name is Gloria Oche Emmanuel.
My name is Elsie Oganekaro. Keep watching.
Keep watching.
Keep watching.
Keep watching AD4 TV Radio.
AD4 TV Radio.
AD4 TV Radio.
Cheers.
Welcome back. We brought you a story on Uganda's democracy. The East African nation, Uganda, which just held its presidential election with the incumbent Yoweri Museveni declared winner for a sixth term in power. Put together, this latest declaration makes it over 35 years for Museveni in power since he took the reins of office in 1986. This development is further deepening existing concerns across the world, concerns that raise fundamental questions on Uganda's claim to democracy. AD4 TV Radio in this report looks at the underlying issues in what appears a Uganda context of democracy.
Major questions border on what seems an unusual kind of democratic system where a president rules for 35 years and counting. Though Uganda self-styles itself as a democracy, the arrangement still calls for clarity. The country runs a system in which the president doubles as head of government. Where there is a multi-party structure in place based on the British-style democratic parliamentary system with equal rights for all citizens over 18 years of age, legislative power is exercised by both the executive branch of government and National Assembly. The head of state in Uganda is the president, who is elected by a popular vote to a 5-year term. The president is also the head of the armed forces. In its just concluded presidential elections, incumbent president Yoweri Museveni, 76, who has been in power since 1986, was declared winner of the poll, with 59% of the votes against his closest rival, Bobi Wine, said to have polled 35%. Robert Kyagulanyi, popularly known as Bobi Wine, a pop star turned politician, is hoping to change Uganda's type of democracy by unseating long-serving President Yoweri Museveni, running his 6th term in office. Bobi Wine, who appeals to young people, is repeatedly urging Museveni to retire. He has hinged his political activities on desire to see a change of government. Museveni's government is frequently criticized for corruption as well as widespread joblessness in the urban parts of the country. Wine's campaign events have become increasingly affected by violent confrontations with authorities, and Wines himself has been arrested many times by police who accused him of trying to disrupt public order. Protests were a recurring feature of the just concluded elections, with the opposition leader Bobi Wine placed on house arrest after the poll. Bobi Wine also came out to say his bodyguard has been killed and 2 journalists injured amidst violent confrontation between security forces and his followers. Under the prevailing situation, is Uganda still a democracy? Is the power really for the citizens? Are elections free and fair? These are questions yet awaiting answers. Alex Emmanuel, AD4 TV Radio.
Also, we brought you a story on security in Nigeria, in which the governor of Nasarawa State in north-central Nigeria, Abdullahi Sule, sought urgent presidential intervention to check the disturbing activities of Boko Haram insurgents along the Benue-Nasarawa border. The terrorists were those dislodged from their camp around the borders with the Federal Capital Territory. However, Governor Sule, while briefing State House correspondents after a closed-door meeting with President Muhammadu Buhari in the presidential villa Abuja, said the terrorists had regrouped at the Nasarawa-Benue border from where they were wreaking havoc on the state. The governor also updated the president on other socio-economic issues, including the possible federal government takeover of the construction work on Gitata Road, which serves as an alternative route from the state to the Federal Capital Territory.
I've come to see the leader of our party and the leader of the nation and our father, Mr. President, to brief him about some of the activities happening in the state. First, especially in the area of security, that we continue to have challenges with a team of Boko Haram who were settled at the border with the FCT. And we thank the security forces that they have been able to dislodge them. But now they have gone back and gathered at our border with Benue, and they are causing a lot of havoc. Therefore, it was an opportunity Mr. President wanted to know, so I briefed him, and I strongly believe, just like decision was taken last time to take care of this, another decision will be taken to do this.
On a lighter mood, several scientific studies have been quite revealing about the human brain. Men and women brains function differently. Women use both sides of the brain to process information, while men use the left half for most activities. Remember, coronavirus is real. Ensure you wash your hands regularly. Use alcohol-based hand sanitizers. Wear your masks, besides maintaining social distancing. That's it for AD4 TV Radio Weekly Review, coming to you from Abuja, Nigeria's capital. You can join the conversation on our website at www.ad4tvradio.com. Please follow us on our social media platforms at AD4TV Radio on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Instagram. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel at AD4TV Radio as well. Many thanks for watching. I am Gracious Ogun.